We're boxing people, and we're going to be here for the rest of our lives. And we're trying to get these kids to have. I really want them to feel what I've felt in my life. Being champion and having money and doing all the stuff. And God gives the gift of this. Not everybody just gets in there and can fight. So these guys that come in tonight, everybody got to give them some kind of respect, and that's what we're doing.
I didn't give you the proper introduction, but three-time world champion Danny Romero.
I appreciate that.
Kind of been a little bit off the radar, at least on the national scene a little bit.
What happened was, you remember I had the title in 2003, 2004, and my father got sick. And if anybody knows my history, that guy's been with me since I started when I was 5 years old. And I said, that's it, we're packing up the thing and going to take care of him. And things have gotten better. And we started over the program of what he started back in the 60s, and that's to take care of kids. And we've been able to have kids like Hector come out of the program that are, everybody needs help.
Yeah.
And now he's making money and trying to do what he can do to try to become world champion. And that's my interest now, and that's what we've been doing. We have in our program, we have over 490 kids signed to our program. So
boxing's one of those sports, whether it's inner city here in Philadelphia or a place like Albuquerque.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people who need an inspiration, a Danny Romero type.
That.
How many? And who save lives. You guys literally save lives.
We do. We have a special needs program that we go through these days of complaining of whatever's going on, and some of these kids that we have that have Down syndrome, Dandy syndrome, paraplegics, and these guys are fighting just to come and hit the bag and enjoy their life. So I try to show that to our communities, and our program's been doing real well. I made my money and I've kept it, and I've done well for myself, and I'm happy with this. I get to come at these parts, and I'm all fat. You see this? I'm like, hey, I love to try to just get them to have something in their lives.
I wouldn't be doing my job. Obviously, there was a documentary came out a month ago about Johnny, and obviously there was a section.
There was my section in there, that whole thing. Johnny was my friend.
So a lot of the hatred was overblown.
It was overblown. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to hit him, but me and Johnny were friends, before that, and we were friends after that. And it's sad that a brother's gone, and we try to show, let's not do that, and let's get on and do right in our life.
You're a guy who probably, like you said, you were friends. You grew up in that situation.
We were.
About the documentary, I'm sure you watched it. What were your takes? What's your take on it?
It's sad in the fact of, because Johnny was much more than that. And there was a lot. We all been in the media for a long time, and there are some parts you got to play up and do what you got to do, but. Johnny, there was things that didn't show what he really was, and he was a good man, and not just about drugs. And we all have problems, me, you, everybody, and I just don't like that type of situations where they put that stigma of, he's a world champion, and we were champions at the same time. That's ironic in this little spot that we grew up. Well, we grew up literally a mile from each other, and in these videos that we pulled ourselves out. And sad that he's not here no more. But the name will live on. Getting
back to what you're doing now, you said you have about 500 kids that you're dealing with. Is there the next Danny Romero / Johnny Tapia in your program?
We actually have a 16-year-old, Alexander Perez. He just won we brought him out to the ringside World Championship. So I'm happy with it. So we'll see. I have really changed my program into education. We've done all the stuff. Hopefully in a couple of years we'll have a charter school named Danny Romero's Hideout, and that's where I'm looking at, because I've looked at it and I tell our kids, I made $12 million in my career. By chance, I knew about finances, and I took care of my finances. But a lot of these young kids, especially this boxing, don't know about it. So I tell these guys, why don't you become the attorney? Because in my reign, I spent over $2 million in money trying to tell these attorneys, hey, what am I supposed to sign? What am I supposed to do? And try to show these kids we can do it. If you get the educational, you can do it yourself and take care of yourself. And that's where I'm at with that.
Maybe you'll be mentoring one of these kids in one of those $1 million paydays at some time.
Absolutely. So.
Well, Danny, was great. I mean, you're a fighter. I mean, you're a fighter, and you're in the fighting city of Philadelphia.
Absolutely.
We'll hope to have you back.
You know, I didn't come out to try to box. I want to knock somebody out, man.
If I'm not mistaken, I remember one of the early ring magazines I got, 2002, 2003.
I was ranked from. Actually, if you look at it,
they ranked you. I think they ranked you as the hardest puncher in boxing.
I got ranked from 1996 to 2002. Every year, the hardest puncher.
Yeah.
So I was happy with that reign. I wanted.
Not bad.
That was mine. So at least gave me something when I got in there. The guy knew that I was
not bad for a 115 pounder either.
Got it, baby.
Thanks, Danny. We'll hopefully see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you.